Hey y'all, this is Erin. I'm the owner of Bougie Custom Shop, and I just wanted to come because I had a couple things to say about the crafting community. Now, if you have been a part of the crafting community, drop down in the comments how long you've been a part of the crafting community, and if not, still drop how long you've been in the crafting community. But also, what's some things that you feel like you struggle with or need help with? Let's get into it. I ain't completely like, a veteran, a vet. I'm not gonna sit here and call myself and say that I've been in the game for X X amount of years because I have not. I have only been in the game for 1 year, and it's just already been so much. Like I've already done so many orders. I'm sure I've done over 100 orders, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I keep saying a year, but really been a year and a half because your girl is almost creeping up on 2 years. And there's just so much to this. Like it's so much to it. Like when you're researching and you put yourself out there, um, it's just so much that you're not gonna find out until you start doing the actual work. So let's just get into it. My number one thing that I struggled with starting my crafting journey was pricing. So at first, y'all, I was doing it all wrong. Like buying my materials as people bought the materials. So basically, I would say that could work short term, but not to keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? Not to keep on running your business like that because eventually what you're gonna feel like is you're gonna feel like you're not making no money from your order because by the time you buy your materials and everything, you're gonna feel like you had nothing. The person pay you $40, your materials cost 25. You know what I'm saying? Um, and now you only feel like you're making $15 out of the 40 that they just paid you. Versus if you take the time to spend the money right away, like um not right away, but just getting inventory and stuff like that, then that's different. That's a whole different situation because once your money comes back into your pocket, it's gonna feel like it's yours. And I know that you're still spending the money. A lot of times when you buy bulk, you get a discount. So it's worth trying to, if you have it, it's worth trying to buy the bulk, you know what I'm saying, for your business. So like cups, I know I can get back 24 or something of them for, a good amount of price. When I first started, y'all, I was getting cups for my sublimation cups. I was getting them for $9.99. When I first started, I was getting my cups from the store down the street, like a Hobby Lobby or Joann's or whatever. I was getting my cups from there, and I was charging like 20 for the cups, and then I was paying like $9.99 per cup. When I said I was paying 10, so that's me paying $10 out of my 20 for my cups. And so that means I'm only getting $10 profit when it's all done. I done did a lot for that one cup, baby. I done ran to the store and got the materials. Sometimes they're out. So really the big wake up call for me was when I had an order one time and they were out of the cups. So it's nothing I could do at this point. I'm like, what the, I'm just like, how are they out of these cups? I've been coming here getting these cups for months and now they out and I got an order. I already got this person money. Like, what am I gonna do? So then I just decided to start ordering in bulk. Stuff like my cups and stuff like that. It's all bulk items. The next thing that I did wrong was trying to be too nice and trying to be too generous. Considering crafting is a timely thing. So like it takes time. It's not something, and even though it may come off as simple, I don't know, to the customers or whatnot, because they think that I just got all the robots in here working in a sweatshop thinking I could have a order out tomorrow. Like after they didn't place that order today. But to be honest, that's not how it works. So I used to do stuff like I used to try and tell people what sounded good instead of um telling them the real. Like I used to be like, oh well, I can do this in 2 days. Knowing I'm already backed up 4 or 5 orders. So how are you gonna do this in 2 days when you're already backed up? Like how? Like I kept doing stuff like that, and I think it took for Christmas time for me to really be reach my max with that, like and stop being so trying to be so generous. So now it's everybody getting the same amount of business days. Now, if you place a really big order, then it may be a little longer, but everybody getting the same amount of business days. And if you needing that in the next 2 days, or the next day or 2 days, you are charging paying a rush fee. And that's just that. Because I done been stressed out, because while the other person just, oh, I'm getting, thank you, and I'm not getting no benefits out of this. I'm just really getting stressed at this point. So I think it really took for me to get backed up on Christmas, y'all. I had 32 orders backed up on Christmas. 35. I had 35 orders backed up on Christmas, all last minute orders, because every person, for some reason, last year I advertised for Christmas for months. I started advertising probably in October. I was advertising in November. And y'all, people, nobody was messing with me. Nobody was messing with your girl. Nobody was trying to place no orders. Nothing. But for some reason, like a couple weeks, the end of November, first couple weeks of December, oh, I'm getting, hey, 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 which I'm grateful for the business, but it's it's wrong timing. So what I'm doing last year, I'm taking all of them orders, like every last order. Like, yes, Christmas is some bank, but baby, that was so stressful. That was so stressful. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have my inventory prepared. So I take advantage of Amazon Prime. And to be honest, if you have a business, you need Amazon Prime. You can get an Amazon Prime business account. You need Amazon Prime. So a lot of stuff I can get it next day, 2 days, but in Christmas they actually kind of slow down. They they shipping and stuff kind of get backed up a little bit. So sometimes I was having trouble with that. So this year, y'all, all I know is I'm gonna be ready. But I got all them orders out, and I finished my last order on Christmas Eve morning. Oh, well, I say my man was not happy with me. Like, he looking at me like, you still doing orders? I'm like, yeah. Like, who else gonna do them? So it was stressful, but I got through it, and it just helped me to be able to pivot a lot better for this upcoming year for Christmas and everything else. Just staying up to date into the craft community, too. I think it's best if you are now, of course, if this is just your first, you about to start it. It's like you're not about to have all of this right away or whatever. You're not gonna not do the stuff that I said, stuff that I did that was wrong. You're gonna have to go through your own mistakes and everything to figure out what you want to do and how you want to run your business and how you want to go about your crafting and stuff like that. Maybe a calendar is essential. So I didn't have no plans when I first started. I didn't know what to do. I jumped I jumped into this so fast. Like when I say my man, like I told him an idea and that I was serious about it and this is what I want to do. He helped me with the money to start off with the machines. I think my first machine I bought was a Cricut and it was like 200 something. I think like it was 199 or either 299. And then I ended up buying the Easy Press, the little handheld, which I never use it, but I still got it. And then I think them were the first two machines that I had. And I'm like, hey, I can make shirts. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm browsing the crafting world and I'm finding sublimation and all of that. So it's just so much stuff out here and you have to stay up to date. So it's good to have a planner. It's good to find groups that do what you do, join communities that do what you do, so that you can be a part of all of that. So that you can know when to start planning for Christmas, when to start planning for Easter, if you're doing Halloween, when to be able to start planning for Halloween, and just knowing when to be prepared and be ready. Because this is something you got to be ready for. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot just be lollygagging, and you have to be ready. Okay, Valentine's Day stuff is over with. You have to know your deadlines. Oh, that's a whole different story. You have to know your deadlines, but that is a whole different story because I'm finna get into it. So Valentine's Day is over, and now we hopping into what's May school, starting to get ready for graduation or whatever the case may be. You have to be ready in the craft world. It go fast, and it's the same thing every year. So the more years that you get into it, I feel like you will be prepared, more prepared. Cause like just like my first year, I know exactly what not to do this year, but I'm still not 100% prepared for the upcoming, well, I will be prepared for this upcoming year. So, I took my first year as a learning experience. And now we getting to the point where the holiday is about to be over. I know Christmas is about to come or whatnot, but we're getting into a new season for me to start over from January and see what it's really talking about. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make sure that you got your deadlines in order. When I say that, I mean, if you got to start selling Christmas stuff, you need to tell people when you're not gonna be accepting the Christmas orders no more, when you're not gonna be accepting. Because I accepted orders up until the day of the holiday. Like Christmas, I had orders a couple days prior to Christmas. Like I was supposed to be in and finish my Christmas orders, and it's easy maybe if you are a crafter and you stand at home and that's all you're doing. But I have a 9 to 5. I do hair. I am crafting. I have my bougie customs business, and I also am a mama, and also, I'm somebody's woman. It's just like you have to factor all of that in when you're scheduling for your time, and so you need deadlines. If you know that you ain't trying to be up doing orders on December 24th, you need to cut it's going to take you about 5 days or so you need to cut your deadline to, however many days before, so you won't be up doing orders on that day. But y'all, I honestly love the crafting. Majority of my stuff is memorial items, I would say. And it's just that a lot of people might come across and they're like, oh, it's pretty neat. And so, I want to do this, or I would look into this. So just y'all, if you are starting your crafting, I just want to say good luck to you. And I do want to say that I'm not going to say it's so easy. Yes, it's easy to learn the skill, but it's hard to learn how to pivot in the business. It's hard to learn how to sell your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, at first it was going crazy, and that's because it's new and everybody starts off wanting to support you, but eventually that support from those people will dwindle off. Like it will trail off and be little to none. But that's when you have to go and find your new audience of people that want to support you, or people that want to do what you do, or people that love what you do enough to continue to support you in the long run. So I just want to say good luck to any crafter out there, anybody that is trying to start crafting, y'all, and just know we got this. Make sure that you like and subscribe this video. This is my introduction video because we got so much more to work on, y'all. Y'all want to follow? Y'all want to hit that subscribe button so we can get some work? Yeah, because, okay, I'm young, so, young and hurt, but I'm crafting, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're gonna be doing in this group. So make sure y'all like and subscribe, and I thank y'all for watching this video. If you took the time all the way, make sure that you follow us on our social medias. Bougie Customs KC on Instagram, Bougie Customs KC on TikTok, Bougie Customs on Facebook, and I'll also take my personal one down below. So thank y'all for watching, and good luck.